Cześć, witam serdecznie, tutaj Angix i zapraszam do nowego odcinka Uncertain, albo niepewny. Ostatni cichy dzień. Jesteśmy teraz w budynku, którym nie znamy na razie. Po tym jak elektromagnetyczny impuls nas uśpił.
The purpose of this device was to help those who could no longer walk. A LED flashlight that is still functioning. This will be useful.
O! To bierz! No właśnie, póki jesteśmy w nowej lokacji, to lepiej pozbierać co się tylko da. Później możemy tu nie wrócić.
A wheelchair. I will only use it if my servo motors fail.
Jest to przygodówka, więc musimy sprawdzić każdy zakamarek w pewnym sensie. Dobra, tutaj nic już nie ma.
Why would humans make so many interior doors? The atmosphere and air pressure is equal on both sides. It is locked. I have a flashlight,
Sprawdźmy
but I
co
should
tutaj.
explore illuminated rooms first.
Okej. To znaczy, że tam wrócimy. Nie, dobra. To jeszcze poszperamy na tym piętrze.
A medical tablet.
Może
A
weźmiemy?
new patient, Spooner, has been admitted today. He has a major arm trauma and multiple burns, but all non-fatal. According to Spooner, his home robot forced him out of the house and prevented it from saving his wife and daughter. Unfortunately, they didn't survive because the house collapsed on top of them. Spooner is in shock. I passed him on to the psychiatrist. A new unfortunately,
The purpose of the item is unknown. It is most likely a medical device. These cabinets contain provision. It is not expired yet. The robot is missing his legs. His left arm is obviously from a police robot, and his right arm probably belonged to a construction robot. How did he get so damaged?
Może się zapytamy. Spytajmy
Hello,
się.
I am busy at the moment, but let us talk later.
Spoko.
This robot's design and
Ten
proportions are
gościu?
different from any robot I have ever seen. According to its color, it may be similar to Gregory. They are probably the same type of model.
Hello.
Hello. Do you help humans as well?
That's right. It's so lovely that you joined us. That makes 5 of us. You can call me Abigail.
I saw a repair robot in the hallway.
Yes, it was Patrick. He maintains us and our equipment. Nick and I are trying to fix the intercom now.
What happened to the police officers who tried to disintegrate me?
We offered the police officers to join us. They refused, and we had to turn them off. They may be good for spare parts. One of their arms fitted Nick perfectly. Unfortunately, none of their legs were compatible with Nick's, so he has to use a wheelchair.
Thank you for the information.
No problem. You're welcome.
I do not want to
A coś jeszcze można powiedzieć? Okej. Liczba gadek była
There is a fuse in
ograniczona.
a trash dump.
O! To się zawsze przyda. W
This
grach to
fuse is out
często
of
jakieś
order.
bezpieczniki,
It is
baterie.
useless.
Może pogada.
It looks like this robot is fixing something.
Welcome.
Hello. What are you doing here?
I repair electrics in this hospital and restored already in a few blocks, but the power supply is still defective. Gregory said that you would join us. Can you help me out, RT?
Of course, if it is within my powers.
I need to replace the contactors in this electrical panel. Can you bring me some spares? I saw them in the utility room. It is the one with a broken door. There is no lighting there yet. In case night vision is not applicable in your model, there is a flashlight in the hallway.
I found the flashlight already. I will do it shortly. Tell me about Gregory. I assume he is your leader?
He used to be a surgeon who repaired humans. He worked in the same clinic as Nurse Abigail. It is understandable that they were the first to protect humans as soon as they found out the truth. Helping humans is their purpose.
I am probably wrong, but after I talked with Gregory, I thought that there was more to it than just following the helping humans idea.
Well spotted. I thought about that too. However, robots have no feelings, so it is possible that his emotion imitator is more authentic because he interacts with humans. He and Abigail started recruiting robots recently. The USS realized an update as soon as they found out. It made it practically impossible to recruit anyone. That is why we can only count on old-fashioned and damaged robots, the ones who did not receive the update. Our main task is to equip the HQ. After that, we will search for surviving humans and supplies. I think Gregory will tell you more soon. For now, we need to restore the power supply and communication.
Thank you for the info. I will go search for the contactors.
Thank you.
Teraz mi się coś kojarzy, bo mi się wydaje, że on jakiś update miał dostać. Czyli jest zagrożony w pewnym sensie. Mógłby zostać schwytany przez tamte roboty i mogliby go zupdate'ować. Albo może być taki moment w grze.
This chip belonged to some unknown device. It is useless to me.
Okej. No co jest? Nie możesz dojść?
It is a model of an 18th century warship. I realize its artistic and historical value, but why is it in a bottle? And how did it get there? This radio is more than a century old. It is much older than the one in my house.
Bo pogadajmy z nim.
Gregory is examining something in the portable...
RT? Looking around? How are you doing? Have you met the others?
I met Abigail. I guess she is your assistant. Her speech is not typical for a robot. I also talked to Patrick. He asked for help with the power supply. I was just going to do it. I also met Nick. He looks very damaged. He was busy, so I didn't bother him.
I see. You probably have questions.
Yes, you are right.
Oświetlenie by się tam przydało.
Tell me about USS Robotics.
We have information which is not available for most robots, but it is still not complete. Many years ago, we were all misinformed about the human self-destruction, and only now do a few know the truth. The corporation searches for surviving humans. We still don't know why they do it. USS neither repairs nor produces any new robots. Their only support is software updates. We found out that because of these updates, robots now consider humans a threat and will automatically raise the alarm if one is detected. It is good that you managed to skip most of the updates, otherwise we would have to disintegrate you.
If these updates contained malware, could we not just uninstall it?
We tried to erase the malware, but it damaged system data as well. Obviously, only USS has the required access level, but a complete reset turns a robot into a metal dummy with basic skills and no intelligence or personality imitation. To turn a dummy back into a fully featured robot, you have to download updates from USS, which is a whole amount of encrypted data. And downloading a full update would bring us to square one.
I guess if we had access to the USS data, we could create an update which would neutralize malware in all robots.
We could, but it is impossible at the moment. They would arrest us long before we enter their building. Let's save it for the future. Our current task is to arrange a shelter for humans and ensure their security.
I see. Thank you for the answers. I will return to my current task.
All right.
To teraz pójdziemy do tego pokoju, gdzie latarki muszę użyć. Na dół chyba nie mogę.
I have not fully explored the...
Ja bym to samo zrobił bez tego, ale byłem ciekaw, czy była możliwość.
I need to find some contactors here.
Contactors.
I found one.
Okej, to tak to wygląda.
Second
Okej. O, i tutaj?
infrared contactor.
Jeszcze?
Fourth
Świetnie. I co się
Did
stało
you
z tymi
find the
robotami?
contactors?
Yes, this is all I could find.
Good. Now I can finish my work. Thank you.
What else can I do while I am here?
Nothing for now. Thank you once again.
I am glad to be of help.
RT,
Oh.
Nick needs your help. Please speak with him.
Good.
Coś jest nie tak ze światłem albo z teksturami, no nie wiem.
Humans developed genetically modified crops and then declared them dangerous. Where is the logic in that?
Nie, bo to zawsze frakcje, ty nie rozumiesz. Dobra, nieważne.
Thank you for coming, RT. It is good that you joined our organization.
Gregory told me that we have all been deliberately misinformed about what happened to the humans. Although USS Robotics had never approved of humans, I always felt curious about them. I read their books and explored their items that I found. The corporation failed to stop me, only because I blocked automatic updates.
You are right. Most robots downloaded the malicious update and are now indifferent to humans. In fact, they alarm the police at the
Co jest?
detection of
Napisy
any
ruskie.
human or robot who has been in contact with a human. The fact that the police
Ale
arrived so
babol.
quickly at the crash site is unusual. I hope we can figure out what happened. At first, I assumed that it was you who led them to the crash, but then I discovered that you did not send an alert to the police. This must mean that you have not been contaminated by the update, and I do not have to interfere with your intellectual block. Then again, Gregory will fill in the details. I just wanted to ask for some help. We are restoring the building's main systems. I fixed the intercom, so now we have the internet. The only way anyone can detect us is if we let them. RT, the servers are on the basement level. Could you please start servers number 1, 3, and 4? Then make sure all the nodes are functioning, and activate the connection to the internet. After that, please return here.
Okay, I will do what I can.
Okej. Mam nadzieję, że ich nie wykryją. Nigdy nie wiadomo, tak oni mówią, ale może coś się stać. W tych grach to różnie bywa. Nie może być za prosto.
There is something in the box.
Więc sprawdźmy.
It is a fuse, but it is broken and will not work.
Niestety. Okej, tylko jeden pokój.
Starting the servers is the highest priority. This router distributes traffic across the hospital network. There are a few chips here, but they are out of order. I must find a working chip. I cannot... It is missing a switch. I need...
Okej, potrzebujemy jakiegoś przycisku.
I can open the cover of this...
Okej, otwórz. No otwórz.
It is missing a fuse. The terminal cannot... This slot is for a fuse.
Jeden. 3 i 4.
I started the necessary servers. If I refused to cooperate, I would be disintegrated just like them. Why would the police robots do that? They must have realized the consequences. The USS updates probably damaged their logic module. There is something in a trash dump.
Co takiego?
It is the same switch needed for the...
To bierz. Bierz go. Okej, chodźmy ten przycisk. Zainstalujmy.
Good. It fits perfectly. Now I can... There is no point in repairing an electric switch. I cannot start this router. It is... There are...
Sprawdźmy górę. Jeszcze
It appears that this fuse is still up. I found a working fuse for the server.
Okej, możemy to teraz włożyć na dole.
The terminal is functioning
Świetnie.
now. I must start the router. This router distributes traffic. It is missing a chip. There are...
O, a to co?
A holographic table. It pictures a shuttle that crashed by my house. It looks like Gregory is carefully examining what occurred. This chip looks like the
No,
ones near the
udało
router.
się.
If it is functional, then I can...
Świetnie. No, znaleźliśmy chip, to jeszcze tylko to zostało.
The router should work with this chip.
Granie na razie nie sprawia problemu. Ciekaw jestem tylko, czy będzie skradanka w tej grze, czy coś. I co teraz? Nie? O. A tu chyba jest kod. 00010, okej. A,
I must
udało
activate
się!
the data transfer in the console. If I follow the correct procedure, we will have access to the internet.
Przez przypadek.
I finished my work. I should return to Nick.
Wspaniale, to teraz...
I see an active connection, but it took more time than I expected. Did something go wrong?
Yes, I need to replace a few details, but it is all right now.
Good.
No pas,
The
zrobił się
communication
czarny,
issue
no
is
co jest do
solved then.
cholery?
Abigail and I fixed a portable intercom for you, and I set a protected connection on it. Take it. You will need it on your first assignment.
Okay, what will it be?
Gregory will let you into details now.
Napiszę chyba do autorów.
So, everyone is here. As you already know, a group of humans we intended to accommodate have died in a crash. Abe was disabled. Next thing, we have a new task. Yesterday, our informer, police robot F2, should have brought us data disk with important information. He did not show up and there is no contact with him. We must obtain that data. Our plans will be compromised if the USS gets it first. We cannot enter our informer's shelter because we will be detected the moment we step into the city. But police does not know about you, RT, so your task is to go to the city and find out what happened to F2.
Chyba tylko będzie trzeba napisać do twórców gry, nie wiem, na Twitterze czy gdzieś, żeby zrobili update'a do tych tekstur i tego oświetlenia, no bo to przesada trochę.
How did you manage to recruit a police officer?
We noticed deviations in his behavior. He helped us during the arrest and agreed to report about any future police plans. Turned out that his update module was out of order, which allowed him to keep the ability to make informed choices.
If we had only known about avoiding the malicious updates before, then we would have many more allies now.
Let us get back to your task. You may contact us and report the situation. Nick provided you with a portable intercom with an encrypted transmission channel. You cannot be traced, but to avoid suspicion, I do not recommend to use it very often.
All right, I see.
That is it. Let us move forward. Patrick, prepare the aero car for the flight.
All right.
Nick, check the communication once more. Abigail, give RT his plasma cutter. He may need it.
Okie dokie.
Jesteśmy w mieście! W mieście, w którym nie ma w ogóle ludzi, tylko same roboty. Takie Last of Us, by tylko bez zombiaków. Nie no, aż tak to nie. Bo tak jakby... Jeśli Detroit Become Human by się tak skończyło, że ludzie zginęli, to by było coś takiego pewnie. Ale furę to ma spoko.
I am on site. This is the informer's house. I need to find apartment number 5.
Świetnie, ale zanim wejdziemy do domu, to jeszcze rozejrzyjmy się na zewnątrz. Może coś znajdziemy. O, tutaj coś jest.
A canister for storage of the liquid fuel that was banned in the last century due to its highly explosive and toxic nature.
Kto wie, może przyda się jakaś eksplozja. Będziemy mogli rozwalić jakieś roboty albo co?
It appears that something heavy hit this old-fashioned car. If my priorities had not changed, I would certainly disassemble this old car for its useful spare parts. However, I do not need this now. Besides, it would be irrational to use my cutter for this purpose. It would certainly damage the details.
Ale może później, dobra. Idziemy do środka.
I read that humans use these boxes to receive mail. It was a very unreliable method. There was also something about pigeons.
Człowieku. Znaczy, androidzie. Robocie.
It is not the apartment I am looking for.
No. Idziemy w stronę bardziej takiej...
No. This is a bicycle, which is a wheeled vehicle propelled by human muscle power. I thought it would be bigger.
A co, o dzieciach nic nie wiesz?
Who is there? There's no one home.
It is strange. Somebody is answering me after all.
I cannot let you in. You must leave now or I will call the police.
I should not draw attention.
Okej, ale dostałem trofki 2 za to. Jak tak pukałem jedną.
Humans were paranoid about their safety. These doors could withstand a small explosion. The elevator is broken. I will have a device for temperature control in the building. The red light indicates that it has been deactivated. Therefore, it is most likely useless.
gra się robi coraz bardziej interesująca, bo już jesteśmy na terytorium, gdzie może coś się stać.
Perhaps I could find many useful things.
No tak, ty jesteś robotem, który przeszukuje.
I could cut the lock off with a plasma cutter, but it would activate the alarm, and that would expose me. The police officers have sealed the apartment. Our messenger's cover has most likely been blown.
Dokładnie.
A police airlock. It cannot be opened without special equipment. I need to find another way to get in.
Musimy prąd wyłączyć albo coś takiego może.
It is empty. These doors are technically more advanced than the building itself. I think they have been recently replaced.
No nic, idziemy na dół chyba, co? A, może tą drabinę? O, a co to takiego? Kolejna trofka.
Humans used to throw out so many useful objects. I built most of my devices using materials that humans considered trash. Now it is not the time to... Maximum power capacity, 1.21 gigawatts. A fire escape. It is built near apartment number 5's windows, but I cannot reach it. Besides, there are bars on these windows. I had better check that there's enough charge in the cutter so that I may cut through them. It is too high.
O, może na tym?
Concrete Why would I need concrete?
No może, żeby stanąć na tym, co? No nic, no, będę musiał tymczasowo przerwać, bo nie mogę znaleźć przedmiotu. Zacznę szukać i w kolejnym epizodzie będziemy kontynuować. Także tymczasem dziękuję wszystkim za oglądanie. Tutaj był Anjix i do zobaczenia. Cześć!